Daniel, every time I come over here, you surprise me with something. This is a new one. I haven't seen this one yet. What we got going on here?
I don't know. This guy sold it to me for $1,000, so I figured it was worth $1,000.
$1,000, but look at what it's got.
It's got an air and fuel gauge, boost gauge, which I don't. It's not even working. But we're gonna see if it boosts. Sounds good.
I did not see that move. No, so I think that's not working. And you said this has an SR20?
It's got a Avenir SR20 turbo.
What the
Tiny
heck?
turbo. It's got a bootlegged mounts and all that stuff. So. But it runs.
Yeah. I mean, you can't be mad for $1,000.
I just need the motor.
So, you bought the motor and it came with the car.
Yeah, I thought the motor came with the car.
And some cool gauges.
Hey, I need a wide band. That's $150.
Yeah. So you're already making money.
I already made my money. So.
I feel like it's safe to say that this would be the definition of a sleeper. Kinda.
Back in the day, yeah. The turbo on the manifold, so that's why we didn't get no boost.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah.
We turn it off right here, guys.
Oh, that's where that key went. Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to turn it on. It wouldn't turn on. And then, I don't know, we found that. So, that's the next level kill switch right there. Yeah, definitely take the key with you. Don't leave it on.
Yeah, you get all kinds of ghetto shit here. Look. At least they're soldered.
Okay. Interesting. So you said this was
It's an Avenir motor.
Avenir. This never really made it to anything here in the U.S., right? The Avenirs.
It's just some sort of Avenir car.
And it's definitely not on what you would expect. That's why I said I guess this would be the definition of a sleeper. It makes cool turbo noises. And it is stick shift. So it looks like you've been busy here.
No, just a lot.
Because last time, I don't remember this color being here. And I don't remember that being that color.
Okay.
And I don't remember that being red. Yeah. And I don't remember that being new.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say that's probably what I make a whole month.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh. Still has all the original stickers.
Stuff out. I haven't even checked for it.
Sheesh.
You just ordered this. taking a while.
It's that Japanese glue, man. Oh, damn.
There she is.
Brand new. So, I see you guys been busy because now you have the engine been painted. I wasn't painted before. You went over the block. You got everything set up. You put a new manifold. And I see you did a turbo upgrade. What turbo you got going on here?
We ended up going with the Precision 66, 67. Took the twin turbos off.
We don't need that where we're going.
Turbos,
Yeah.
We got a little bit bigger one, nothing big.
Okay.
Nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
I see you put a new manifold, and then I noticed you guys mounted a new intercooler because the thing that it had in here was a little baby intercooler. You redid all the piping, and then I also noticed that all the wiring is hidden. For the most part, you can't really see any of the wiring. Everything got redone. Got a new clutch cable. Intercooler pipe on this side is all done. You relocated the fuse box down to the bottom.
Okay.
So definitely been staying busy on this thing. So
You gotta finish by July.
yeah. And we already seen the parts going on over there. So next week, I guess the plan for this is to paint the rest of the car.
Correct.
And then once you paint it, obviously you're probably gonna have Chris come and do the sanding and buffing. But what else is next for the car? I did notice that you got the disc brakes
We got this
in the front.
We even got the OEM
And
disc covers.
I noticed that. The splash guards
Splash guards.
straight out of Nissan. What else you got going on? Because it looks like this guy's spending like a good amount of money on this thing.
He's ordering a lot of stuff. We finished the gauges and stuff.
Oh yeah, I do remember. So it did have gauges, but I remember they were kind of all over the place.
Right.
All the wiring was not done the best way, and I did notice that you cleaned that up. So let me go around. So I noticed you actually got rid of some of the gauges.
We got
that
rid
it
of
had.
the gauges. We got some AEMs, and we ended up going with the carbon fiber gauge cluster. We're also going to have a carbon fiber center console coming in. We took all the Japanese gauges, unnecessary gauges.
Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff going on up here in the top, and all that got taken out.
Yeah.
I see you did a really clean carbon fiber setup here in the
You
middle.
can put the ignition on if you want. You can see the
Got the H key is that a turbo timer?
turbo timer. Yeah.
Nice.
Go one more. There you go.
All the gauges are functional. Some Japanese JDM map.
From Japan.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you know what? I think I know where that's at. If I remember correctly, that's where I was last time.
Is it Hiroshima?
Yeah. There you go. That's exactly. Yeah, Hiroshima.
I don't know what the lever is there. I think we're gonna take it off.
Yeah, I did notice this. I asked them what this was. I think that it's maybe like a extension. So when you're turning, it's a lot closer to your hand. I don't know. We still don't know. We were kind of wondering what this was. If anybody knows what that is, let us know because we're still wondering. Let me go ahead and turn this off. You hooked up the I'll put this right here. Got the battery all hooked up, so everything's got power now. And next week you're doing the paint. I did see some carbon fiber pieces for the back as well.
Yeah, so we had to modify the back bumper, which they're working on it now. And I believe we got this part.
We'll talk about this right now. So actually, nobody really knows about this. And last time we were here, we were messing around with the two-step, and everything was going fine until it wasn't.
Sure.
So we'll go ahead and we'll talk a little bit about this here in a little bit. But that's all the parts been. And I did notice you got some carbon fiber parts going on here.
So from the aftermarket front back bumper, we had to modify this to be fitted here. So it's ready to go. Once we paint the black bumper, this will be installed. We got to get all this cleaned up. We set the battery in the back.
Something that you don't see every day. Who we got going on here? We got Elvis Presley walking down the street. and what I was trying to explain earlier about the lights is they're actually two-piece, and you have the rest of it right here. So this is actually the rest of the tail light. And as you can see, that section comes off, and then you end up with something like this. Let me set that down because I'm pretty sure that's pretty expensive. We'll just keep that there. So that's actually that 2-piece tail light. I didn't know. I thought from the look of it, yeah, it looks like it's all one piece. But so he's gonna get all cleaned up. Obviously, get ready for paint. You're gonna prep the rest of the body to get the midnight purple color. But for the most part, it doesn't look like there's a lot. The body looks pretty straight.
Yeah, about 3 days worth of
3 days worth of work. Yeah.
2 days of painting. So.
And that guy's been busy over there, even though he doesn't want to admit it. Look at him. And you did say that you ordered the rear brakes. Sorry.
We got the rear brakes coming in probably sometime next week. We are getting the brake calipers painted.
Oh, I saw that. I saw you had the calipers over there. He painted those. And obviously the engine bay, same color as the car, the midnight purple. They ended up doing the vodka with the same color, and the customer did order the new spotlight cover. And man, this thing looks really, really nice. I don't even want to know how much that is, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot. You actually had that manifold sitting around, and it actually ended up
getting changed.
Yeah, like you look at it, and it's pretty close to the color of the vodka cover. So it ended up working out. So they ended up putting that on there. Like I said, a big radiator. They put a switch for the fan. Got a big intercooler, and the guys that are over there painting the calipers, you can kind of see a little bit what's going on right there. So
the car does turn on. You can turn it on if you want to.
Yeah.
Let's see if it starts in the first one. We got lucky.
Yeah. Real clean. Got a new catch can over here. Everything's all set up. Cover's all set up. So it still needs to do some tuning, obviously. Yeah, going with the single turbo, getting rid of some of the MAF and all that stuff. It still needs to tune, but everything's all done. Got a new catch can. The hoses are all been redone, all cleaned, out of the way. So yeah, it's coming out. It's coming along pretty good. You guys actually got a lot done in the last couple of weeks that we haven't really recorded anything, but I did take some pictures of some of that stuff, so I'll post some of those so you can see all the progress. This guy's been busy on this thing. He has a little thing over the last time I came, there was a lot more on the list, and it seems like every day it gets shorter. Now he's just down to one, and until paint comes along, which is going to be next week, and getting ready for July. What's going on in July? I didn't ask. I know you said July you wanted it done, but I didn't really get a chance to ask.
This car is going to be on a commercial, the AutoZone commercial. So we don't have a lot of information on it, but we just know it's going to be on. It's going to be shipped out to different locations for new AutoZones, I believe. So from what we heard, they're going to have AutoZone's going to sell product for Skylines now. Alternators, starters, sensors.
Yeah, that is one thing. And I remember we talked about this last time with us being able to import these cars into the U.S. There's a big market for them, and there's not a lot of parts unless you go online. So AutoZone being able to have all the parts ready to go in hand, I guess that's going to come in handy with everything that's coming on this side of the ocean, this being one of them. So pretty cool, man. Like I said, a lot's been going on in the last couple of days. It's just been busy. Look, he's sweating, getting everything ready. And with that, we're gonna hold off. Next week we'll take some video of them painting the car, and hopefully next time we see it, it's all gonna be one color. So I heard you had a little fight with these hinges. What happened?
They're the wrong ones.
But these are JDM though, so I'm pretty sure this is probably
definitely.
like $200 just for this right here. And then I also heard that, yeah, here it is. So I guess, and what it took you, like 24 hours? This is like a 24-hour build from start to finish?
12 hours.
12 hours? Yeah, it wasn't bad. But all jokes aside, I'm gonna say hundreds of hours went into this in the past, what, 2.5 months, maybe 3 months? And
3 months.
from what we started to where it's at right now, it's a night and day difference. So the guy that did my car, he just came and he just buffed this as well, Chris. And this is what it looks like now. It's, like I said, a night and day difference. Did a complete 180. You can see how he got down on the paint. Now, I have pictures when you first painted it, and it didn't look bad, but I think it just needed that final touch of the cut and buff.
We took the orange peel out.
Yeah, so you want to give us a quick rundown of everything that you did with the car, because it's pretty much ready to go. It's ready to start hitting shows, ready to start showing it off, and it's ready for the people to see what you did here at the shop. And like I said, 2.5, 3 months, and it's been total transformation from the day you got here. Now you're still using the same wheels, and those wheels actually seem to fit it pretty good with the color combo.
It's got a good fitment on it, so we're gonna bring it down on Monday, and we're gonna put it on the dyno on Monday too.
And see what kind of power it makes. What were we at before? 295?
311,
No,
I believe.
311.
311.
We were at 311, so we're gonna see. I don't remember. Did you do a whole lot to the engine? I know you opened it up and you see what it was.
We just did head gasket, head studs, bigger turbo.
It is a single turbo now. Before it used to be a twin turbo. It had a gradient intakes and piping, I believe. And then you redid a big intercooler. You did a big turbo. You want to open it up and show us?
We
This
also
paint
did,
is popping.
we also did some carbon fiber center console, carbon fiber gauges console.
So I don't know if you guys remember back then. I believe we had some sort of gauges out here, and all that got taken out. They did the gauges on the center with the carbon fiber piece. They did the carbon fiber console. I believe that wasn't there either. It was right. And then you did the bright seats.
We got bright seats in it.
We still don't know what this is. We'll figure it out eventually. Some sort of JDM contraption that we don't know about.
Or like a forklift or something.
Yeah. Carbon fiber hood.
Got the carbon fiber hood. We're gonna do a lot more detail on the engine, but we're gonna.
So compared to before, you can already tell, obviously, did the intake manifold. Now you bought a brand new valve cover.
Centerpiece.
Centerpiece. You painted the valve cover to match the car. You did the engine bay. You want to tell me how much the centerpiece was?
It wasn't that bad. I think it was like $600.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean,
That's what they always say.
yeah, yeah. I figured it'd be like $200. $600 definitely can't afford it, so I'm not gonna touch it.
The glass wipers, whatever you call those are 680, which they're here.
The moldings.
Yeah.
So these are brand new. I don't know if the phone can pick it up, but those are brand new. Now he also did this other thing, and that's how you know this guy has OCD. Tell me about what's going on down here underneath. Did you put them on yet?
Oh, we got all those
Yes.
the covers. We still got to bolt them
splash
down.
guards?
Splash guards.
And how much were those?
They varied. I don't know why the fronts were cheaper than the backs, but I think the fronts were only like $100 and some bucks, but the back were $400 inside.
And
I
it's
don't know
just
why.
yeah. And I want to say it's the Nissan sticker. Don't quote me on that, but it's OEM, JDM. Yeah. $400 for some plastics. I mean, don't get me wrong, that is a lot. But when you're building a caliber of car like this, $400 is really not that bad because he did a lot of attention to detail. Now, right off the bat, like I said, you can see the intercooler piping. You can see the bigger intercooler. I don't know if you guys remember back then, it had an intercooler probably like half the size of that.
Over there in the corner.
It's sitting over there somewhere. We'll walk over there right now. Oh yeah, here it is. I don't want to drop it. So as you can see, the small intercooler that it had, and for reference, you can kind of see where my finger's at. The old graded piping that it had, that's out of the way. The old intake. This is the part that was factory part, and these are going for big money.
$300.
Which is crazy considering that back then you could probably pick those up for a lot cheaper than that. Maybe.
They've always been expensive.
They've always been expensive?
But now they're just more.
Now they're just expensive. Yeah, and you can obviously see the big difference. Bigger intercooler. You did go with the single turbo.
We went with
single turbonetics?
No, it's a
Precision.
turbo. It's a 67, 66 turbo.
67, 66 Precision. You redid the intercooler piping. And I noticed you relocated the catch can. Did it have a catch can before?
No.
I don't remember. Yeah. Catch can. Clean setup. You guys also redid a lot of the wiring, right? Tucked a lot of it away.
Correct. All the wiring's underneath, the fuse box underneath, the fender wells and all that stuff.
Yeah, because you look at it and everything's kind of tucked away. You can't really see a whole lot going on. All the harness got relocated. It all got relocated to under the radiator.
We still got to clean up a little bit in there.
And I know I seen the fuse boxes like down here somewhere.
You can't see it.
It's all tucked away. And then you also did a bunch of carbon fiber bits that the customer ordered. I see you did the lip. He did the rear wing, and then the bottom of the bumper also has a carbon fiber piece. And as you can see, all the carbon fibers down in the hood, and then I don't know what you would call that, rear bumper splitter, thing. Yeah. And then these are also aftermarket, correct? And I've seen when they turn on in this little halo right here, I think it just does it for everyone. Is there anything else that you got planned for this? I know you say you turn it on already. It turns on.
We're gonna put it on the dyno. Today is Saturday, but we're gonna do it on Monday. Bring it down, and we're gonna see the stance, see if it needs to go up or down.
Adjust the suspension for coilovers. Yeah.
And maybe give it a little bit of tune on the dyno, and then just take it for a spin, see how she runs.
So I know Chris said this was number one on his list of cars that he's buffed and done the correction. He also ceramic coated this. Where would you put this on the list of cars that you built? I know you built a bunch of Skylines. Where would this one, out of all of them, where would you put this one at?
I think it's probably number one.
Number one? Yeah, I agree. I kind of agree with both of you guys. This thing just, the color is just, it's crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure the phone doesn't do it justice. And like I said, I know you guys have a lot of hours invested in this. That's also the same customer also owns that Accord from back in the day. Had a body kit, and he did a full makeover on that as well. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, this car's come complete 180 degrees, and I think it's for the better. And you're also planning on taking it to IFO Bakersfield?
That'll be our first show, probably. Import face-off in
That will-
September, I believe.
September. That will kind of be like the big reveal. I don't really think anybody.
We're gonna show it and we might run it. We also want to see how fast it goes.
I think besides here at the shop, not anybody has really seen this car in real life yet. So that'll be kind of the first time that it comes out. See how it goes by then. See if they put it on the track and see what kind of numbers he gets. It'll be interesting to see what a single turbo 5-speed rear wheel drive Skyline with an RB26 does in a quarter mile with pretty much stock boost setting, just simple bolt-ons.
Yeah, we're probably gonna crank up the boost. I don't know how much power it's gonna make, but we're shooting about 15 pounds. Like I said, it's not really a race car; it's more of a show car.
Yeah.
It's kind of street car too. It's all around.
Yeah, man. But like I said, definitely on the list, this is gonna have to jump up to number one. Anything you want to say? Anything that we miss about the car? Anything that you want to tell people, or anything that you want to say before we shut it down?
No, just a lot of hours.
A lot of hours, yeah. Is this something that you thought one day I'm gonna build something to this caliber, or is this kind of get you out of like surprise?
No,
build, or
we're
was this something that you always
to start doing more and more of this caliber cars? I never thought about it. It just takes too long.
Correct.
And but the satisfaction at the end is probably what was worth it.
And I bet the customer's pretty happy with the way it came out.
Happy.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen, like Chris has posted, and there's a couple of people that have posted pictures like when they come to the shop, and everybody always puts, because I guess this is the unicorn for a lot of people.
Correct.
And for this guy to be able to buy it and then turn it to where it's at right now, like I said, being a white car to a midnight purple, which the paint job alone, I'm pretty sure was a pretty paint. We're not gonna talk numbers, but I know it was up there. So for this guy to be able to do this, and I guess do something that not a lot of people can do, and they can definitely appreciate all the work that has gone into it. So yeah, we'll do a quick walk around, show you guys what it looks like, and yeah, man, I mean, what else can you say? I mean, like I said, you can't really show it all on the phone because I'm sure it doesn't do it justice, but when you guys see this thing in person, man, this thing is crazy. Paint job came out amazing. The wheels, I think, fit right. The front end looks amazing. Carbon fiber pieces, not too much, but I think just enough. And the engine bay, there's a couple little things that he needs to tighten up, but for the most part, it runs. He already topped off all the fluids. I got to put on a dyno and see what kind of numbers it makes. They did the engine bay as well. It used to be white, so now the engine bay got all redone. They bought that brand new piece. I know that was expensive, just that itself. To buy the valve covers and that, you're almost looking at like $2,000. So it's crazy. It's crazy what some of these things go for, but yeah, it's crazy. Here it is, 180-degree turn from what he came in to what he's leaving. So shout out to the guys who did a great job on this car. Shout out to Daniel for this paint job, Chris for helping out, all the VO Speed people that worked on this car. Man, you guys did a great job. You guys knocked it out of the park.